guys, it's and gals and everybody else out there. It's me again, Vandalia 1998, with a special episode, another episode of Talking Time with Caffeine. Non-usual time, because it's more like a rant episode, I guess. Not rant, really. Not like my angry rant videos, but more of a discussion rant, per se. Because, hold on. There. All right. Let's see. All right. Just checking. Chat's fine, I guess. We're talking, anyways. Today's episode is about insurance and the goods and bads of it. I mean, insurance is good and all thing, but there are problems with it that I found out recently. So, when I was in school, before I was 18, that's 18, I was still in high school, I had a insurance through the foster care system and went to all my doctors there. But then, after I graduated, didn't have insurance, so my doctor visits were far and few in between. I only went there if it was a cheap visit or circumstances, like car crash I was in 2004. At the hospital, it was paid for because, insurance, car insurance, I guess, or yes, I don't know how that worked, but my visit was free then, so yay. And then in 2014 or 15, that Insurance Act passed, so everyone had to get insurance, and I got Care Source insurance. I got one for Care Source, and I got Medicaid because I make less money. So I went to the doctor, get my prescriptions pretty much good for the last 3 years, 3 or 4 years, 2, 3 years. Can't do math right now. So that was a thing. Yeah, can't talk very well. Well, earlier this year, I made the big crime of starting to make too much money. So I started working full-time plus overtime on my job because when I switched the overnights and got a $1 raise, and then even before that, they had started working me 40+ hours straight with no breaks, and my replacement always being late, or most of the time. They're getting better at that a little bit, but if I'm in grill or back drive-through, my replacement is usually late. I'm usually stuck sitting there for a few more minutes, And those few minutes add up every day and then overtime. So with all that money that I've been getting, I lost my Medicaid insurance. Medicare, Medicaid. Actually, the difference is, I think Medicare is for old people, Medicaid is for poor people. Like, yeah, I'm guessing, but I lost it. So yeah, so I had to get new insurance. Uh, I wonder why there's no video showing up. I wonder. Hold on. Weird. Oh, there's a video, but it only shows up. Weird. That's weird. Usually all the video screens showed up on there. But because Hangouts is going away, that's why that's happening. Oh well. So, anyways, I made too much money, lost my Medicaid insurance from CareSource, so I had to go to the Marketplace one, which I thought, no big deal. Just I'm making money now, so just pay so much a month and go to the doctor. Not free like it was, but like, no big deal. Then last week, a few days ago, I got a bill from the doctor's office. And apparently, my insurance hadn't paid anything. So I'm like, huh, what the hell? And so today, I went to the doctor to straighten out this little bill mishap thing. And it turns out that the doctor that I've been going to for the office that I've been going for the past 3 or 4 years doesn't take my new insurance. Apparently, they take Medicaid CareSource, but don't take the Marketplace CareSource, which one is kind of weird. How come they take one form of one insurance, but they don't take another form of the same insurance? It's like, This is weird. But yeah, so apparently now I have to find a new doctor. Or switch insurance. Or switch insurance companies. Either way, yay! More things to do and more stress. Am I already? And you know how I like stress? Oh, yay. Let's bring me to a point. Bye. Oh, hey, Snick.
Hey. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. What are you live streaming the podcast today?
I am talking about insurance today.
Oh, insurance.
Yeah. I'll catch you up.
Right.
Maybe you have some stories too, or not.
Mashed potatoes and cube steak.
Okay, that has to do with my stories, but okay. Anyways, a few months ago, I lost my Medicaid insurance. I had to get marketplace insurance, and then so because I make too much money now, and so I had to pay so much a month for insurance now, like $100 some dollars a month.
Yeah.
And then today, I got a bill from the doctor's office, and apparently, same insurance, but apparently my doctor doesn't take my new insurance. Because before I had Medicaid Care Source, and now I have Marketplace Care Source. And they don't take Marketplace Care Source. They take Medicaid Care Source. So now I have a bill for about $200 for my last doctor visit, and my insurance is completely useless. As you say, completely useless. So what's the? I was like,
you lost your Medicaid insurance went out in the rain. It's completely useless now.
So what's the point of even paying for insurance? It doesn't pay for your damn simple doctor visits.
Exactly.
I mean, before I lost money, I had Medicaid, so like everything was paid for automatically. But I'm like, okay, so I pay $100 a month. No big. It's a little inconvenient, but no big deal. I make money now, so I can handle this for doctor visits and stuff. Then I still have to pay for the damn doctor visits.
I'm sorry.
So what's the point of even having the insurance? So I'm saying. So now either I gotta find a new doctor's office that takes my insurance, or I gotta find an insurance my doctors take.
I'm trying to hold my dog up because I swear to God, he's gonna do the defiant growl and say, "Well, I have health insurance."
You have doggy insurance?
Yeah, he has health insurance.
So do you have any? There's a videos up now. So do you have any doctor stories or health stories?
I remember once I went to a dermatologist because there was a point where I was constantly getting pimples on my face, and they were offering to give me a shot that would make the pimples go away instantaneously, but I didn't like needles, so I refused it.
Yeah, I don't like needles very much either. I see this I clench my fist and.
Well, generally, anytime I get them now, I look away.
Yeah, me too. Still, nothing like it. But when I get blood drawn, it happens a lot lately. Doctor's office.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to make a podcast about what's happening because I figured it's relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Doing the Defiant Growl with me some more.
So how's the audio on the podcast now? Can you hear yourself? Can you hear me now?
I hear you, yeah, but I didn't check the podcast video itself. Let me go see.
Because last time I used Skype,
Yeah.
they had audio issues.
Yeah. Let me see. Cast video itself. My voice is completely fine.
Sweet. So if I'm doing this, so now I know if I'm doing this without
Mario, you gotta do it in freaking Hangouts.
Yeah.
So
yeah. So I said that's all I really had to talk about, I guess.
yeah.
Unless you have something to talk about to make this.
Well, yesterday, me, Mario, and Brandon played Gmod. There was random insanity in that. So basically, when they first walked into the map, I surprised them because I spawned this large Shrek ragdoll. Like, seriously, it was like taller than any. It was. I think I made it as big as the skybox would allow. And they approached it. Mario comes in the map. He just screams in agony. And then Brand's like, oh, hey, it's a big Shrek. So the two of them approach it. Mario's like jokingly shooting it, even though it does nothing because it's only a ragdoll. Then the thing with ragdolls in Gmod is that you can pose them and you can like freeze their limbs in place so that they can be posed. If you press the R key while pointing at the ragdoll, all the limbs will release and the ragdoll will just drop. I pressed the R key right when Brandon was standing underneath it, and it dropped and killed him. And he had to respawn.
So, speaking
what?
Speaking of that, Gary's Mod stuff, I haven't been working on my RPG since Tuesday night or Wednesday night.
I think I saw you on it yesterday.
Wasn't me.
Wow. Oh. My dog's misbehaving. I gotta kick him out.
The dog. The dog drama continues on the podcast. So, so the dog. So
Yeah,
the dog drama continues.
Yeah, he's in redneck mode. For sure.
But yeah, but I'm learning how to use the new MV RPG Maker slowly but surely. I'm thinking of a good intro scene to start with.
Yeah.
Since you're my main character in this RPG.
Oh God. Yeah, I remember I was asking around on GameFAQs quite a bit. On tips on how to add scripts into the game and how to do basic things that the game had hard-coded into it.
Yeah.
Also, one thing that should be noted, the shitty RPG that Mario's playing, I also went on GameFAQs advertising it, saying it was going to be the best game ever.
Yeah. I saw a YouTube tutorial video about it. It teach me the basics. It's pretty good. So far, I've learned how to add NPC dialogue and stuff, and I've learned how to do map transfers. You walk into a tile and you go to another map.
Yeah. Yeah. As you could tell in the early videos of the shitty RPG, I didn't know how to do map transfers very well, but now I do them easily.
I haven't mastered battles yet. But I've learned how.
It's all about finding the right stats.
But I've learned how to add picture icons to the dialogue so you can see who's talking.
Yeah.
But so far I can't. I'm not sure how to add other pictures to the picture thing. I can only use what they have so far. And since I want to in our RPG battle, we have established characters in there.
Yeah.
Like Dora, Sora, Kairi, Aang, Katara, Bob the Builder, Harry Potter, Hermione. You know, you guys have their pictures on the thing talking instead of some. Hey, this is an NPC, but this is supposed to be this character that you know. Oh, and of course me, you, MarioTube, and Brandon too.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to be in there. We're going to support you, and then Shrek, and obviously the Shrek twins. But yeah, because in your version, you can do that, right? You've made icons with the people's faces.
Yeah, I know how to make icons.
But I don't know if I don't know how to do that yet, or that's not an option. That
you have to do it basically in Microsoft Paint or Photoshop or something like that.
But I know that, but you can do that on your version. I mean, I've seen you do that. You've added the real icons on there, but I don't know if I can't do that on this version, or I don't know how to do that on this version.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you care to know the one response I got on the shitty RPG topic I made?
Sure.
Basically, the guy contradicted everything I said and said that my idea was not interesting and that it sounded like the typical simple thing that most kids do for their first project. And he didn't say kids, but he said like people. And then he also claimed that I shouldn't have tried that. Then he also went on a rant about how everyone thinks they're going to do the next Final Fantasy and stuff like that, and how I shouldn't believe that. Me. And then he also provided me 2 scripts on
Brad, you 2 scripts on what?
Scripts to add features to the game that aren't hard coded in.
Oh, cool. At least he was helpful. Wasn't just trolling you.
Yeah, he was helpful, noting that I shouldn't have treated it as the next big thing, but me being middle school me didn't want to hear it, and out of embarrassment and ego, I closed the topics that no one else could add their opinions.
If you open it back up now and try it again, like, hey, I'm back after 20 years or 10 years.
More like 7 years, maybe.
It's only been that long.
Yeah, I was in 8th grade when I was working on this particular RPG.
When did I meet you then?
You met me when I was in sophomore year of high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Only like 2 years later.
I am now a senior, going to be a senior in college.
That's only like. So I met you like 2-3 years after you made that RPG.
If I'm not mistaken, the last regular work put into it was done earlier that year.
The Snick Vandalia timeline is coming together. The pieces are falling into place.
Let me think. Because, yeah, when I had my first YouTube channel, that was like back in 2009 mostly. Like, I created at the end of 2008. Then I closed in September 2009 because I didn't want my mom and dad to find out.
Why?
Simply put, middle school me was a real potty mouth. Even today, if I so much as utter the F word in front of my ma, she goes ballistic. Imagine if they found the channel and they saw that not only do I say it like tons and tons of times, because I really wanted to be like the AVGN back then. And I thought literally the act of cursing alone was funny.
But now you're not so much.
Not so much. To me, it just blends well with anger moments.
Yeah, me too. I've never cursed just for the sake of cursing. I only do it if to prove a point on the video. Even then.
Yeah.
I gotta be generally angry. You know, I don't just do it just for ratings.
And generally, I've noticed that anytime I'm irritated, I'll only use like, when I'm only simply irritated, I'll use like minor language. Like for instance, when I first started the fishing and scratching minigame in Shrek Treasure Hunt, I'm like, oh, good thing there's no time limit on this crap. And then when I was completely dumbfounded by the game, I'm like, I was completely dumbfounded by how you had to switch angles. I'm like, and I was already annoyed big time with the minigames. I was like, wait, why are we switching this shit? So I upgraded a little bit. But you know what's super ironic?
What?
Even knowing how foul-mouthed I was on my old channel, the crappy RPG, it has the major curse words censored out.
The nature curse word?
The major ones, like the F word and the S word.
Would you have like little symbols on it instead of?
Yeah, basically, I did what Final Fantasy VII did.
I wonder if they're gonna do that in the remake.
Yeah, I wonder if they're going to tone it down or if they're just going to... Well, the thing is, if they keep it as it was in the original game, the thing is, it's going to have to be re-rated M.
Yeah.
Which is not out of line, because Final Fantasy VII was one of the bloodier games in the series, and Final Fantasy Type 0 HD proved that Square is not past making an M-rated Final Fantasy game, so...
Yeah. The only discussion I ever saw about the new remake was if they're going to reduce Tifa's bust or not. Keep this. That was the big dialogue.
There's some people also wondering if they're going to do the cross-dressing part.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't like. I don't know when it's a major part of the story. That's a major part of the story. They think that it's like a whole hour of the game or 2 hours of the game gone.
Yeah, they definitely would have. If they were to take that out, they would definitely have to rewrite how they find out how the Shinra wanted to drop the plate on Sector 7. Because the cross-dressing part's how they find out. I would say most major parts of the story are going to remain unchanged.
Question for
what?
my RPG: do you want to play? Do you want to play it, or do you want Mario to play it? If you want to play it, you want to help me with the story. Or you want to be surprised.
Maybe I should be coerced into playing a game for once. The only problem is if it uses like Nintendo music or anything like that, I'm gonna be afraid to play it for YouTube.
I don't know if I can use music or not. I don't know how to. I don't know how to use music that well, so I don't know. But
okay. Oh,
so I don't want to spoil the plot. Then I don't know if I spoil the plot or not. At least the main plot.
If it's starring me, you figure I should play it.
Yeah, it's because I have the main plot idea. I just gotta find. So far, I just gotta figure out the little plots. The sub stories. So you want to know what the main plot is, or do you want to be surprised?
From what I gathered, it's basically a representation of the war on Dora.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. Is it major spoilers?
Okay.
But Universe 1 Dora wants to summon Universe 2 Dora. So you work together. Yeah, our Universe 1 Dora wants to summon in Universe 2 Dora. Be a tag team.
Well, guess what? In Universe 2, Dora is an evil overlord who rules over the wastelands. She educates kids on what they shouldn't do when walking around all the nuclear fallout.
Hey kids, can you find the mushroom cloud?
Oh, there it is.
But yeah, and obviously you're gonna stop her.
Yeah, are you gonna include both Shreks?
Yeah.
Because the way I see it, Shrek 1's gotta be a villain, but Shrek 1's gotta be a hero, and Shrek 2's gotta be a villain. I'll even take a screen cap of Shrek 2's face if you need it.
Yeah, this is why I was going to play or not, because I was hoping for you. If you're not playing it, then I got. If you're playing this, I got to figure out how to do this stuff. If you're not playing it, then you can help me set it up.
Yeah.
Because you're playing it, you don't know what's happening. Because I don't know how you could. If there's a way you can help me set stuff up without actually seeing stories and stuff, then that'd be awesome. But I don't think that's possible.
Yeah.
Well, I guess no one else is joining us. So, before we go, any more doctor stories or insurance problems that you've had?
I remember that. I do remember that my I'm not sure what insurance I have now, but from what I can tell, I was under a shared plan before, but I was apparently dropped from the plan because I wasn't making money. This was before I had my little summer job concern 2 years ago. And then, so I ended up going with the plan that was provided by my school for free with my school bill. And then after that, I think I switched back to the shared one. But yeah. so I don't know too much about that.
Before we go, also, you want to do a recap of your camp stories? Not the full thing, but since people didn't hear it last time.
I could briefly, yeah.
Yeah, do a quick.
I could tell the full versions on next Tuesday if we have a podcast and I have more energy. But the short version is that I was an idiot. I got away. I got into a lot of stuff at these summer camps. Year one, I was miserable there because of a bunch of boys that were out to get me. Kind of rightfully so, because I was a stupid kid. But at the same time, they went too far. Plenty of points, like how my Starburst candies would be frequently stolen by one kid. A bag of pretzels my mom provided to me was stolen by them. And then in the end, there were some good things though. In the end, one boy who had a tank of grasshoppers ended up having them all killed when ants broke into his grasshopper tank.
Oh yeah, and the ant saw I remember now the ant saw Bug's life.
Yeah. And then we also got to go to a county fair where there was like a bunch of rides like what you would see at an amusement park. So, and yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
And what?
So you want the full story? Go back to Tuesday's podcast and see if you can hear Snick. Otherwise, I guess he'll recap it next Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll recap in higher quality next Tuesday. Hopefully Mario will be there. I'll probably be playing Final Fantasy 12 the Zodiac Age that night.
Cool. Just need it.
Yeah, because Final Fantasy 12 HD finally comes out. Ooh. I finally get to play the never before released expanded Japanese version. And I'm getting a nice steelbook case.
Oh, hey, by the way, did you ever solve your roommate problem?
Yeah, I just ended up with 3 randoms. I haven't met them yet, but if there's a problem, I'm just gonna switch out.
Cool. Just hoping they're better than your last roommates.
Yeah.
Oh, here's hoping. Anyways, wrapping it up. Check out our future RPGs. They'll be coming soon.
Yeah. I'm currently in the I don't know if Vandalia advertised this, but the shitty RPG I keep referring to, I'm in a process called Operation Cleanup, where basically I'm going through the game, making it more playable, and I am revising the story to be a bit more self-aware. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. And I'm just learning how to use it right now, so it'll be a while, slowly but surely. And
I'm a veteran of using it. I'm not a master, but at the same time, I at least can design competently. You know?
Too bad we can't flash back and forth between the RPG Maker and Gary's mod. Back and forth.
Yeah, well, sometimes I just like to fool around in Gary's mod.
Yeah, we did this part in the RPG Maker, and now somebody switched to Gary's mod, did this part, and we go back and forth. The RPG, the Gary's mod. For the video.
Yeah, if I did my own video on that, it would probably be in Gary's mod. The only problem is there is no Dora Ragdoll, so we would probably literally what I would probably do is just play video footage of her from the PS1 game talking over a TV screen, and then we would all be faceless people like Gordon Freeman in Gmod running around in the first person. Harry Potter, Sora, James Bond, and who else is there that I'm forgetting? Well, we'll figure it out when we actually get to that. They'll be running around. I can see it now. They have to fight through a whole army of Teletubbies that Dora recruited, and then all of us run into a spaceship in order to play the PS2 game that Dora starred in.
It's a good phone call. Anyways, the only problem I see with the RPG right now is 3 of the major characters in the RPG haven't officially been introduced to the RPG yet.
They haven't.
No, because we don't officially welcome 3 of the characters in until the end of KH2.
Yeah.
And even though those are 3 major characters, but we haven't got to that part in the story yet. You know,
Yeah.
because even though we recorded a few months ago, it's a long way from actually being in canon yet. Because usually we don't welcome them until the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like we've already welcomed Harry and Hermione, and Bob the Builder, and Arthur. I can't pronounce it. Arthur. And I think we've officially welcomed them. And everyone else is unofficially at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, we'll figure it out as we get to it. We'll figure this details out. Anyways, hope you have a good day. And remember, and insurance. All doctors take all insurances. They just should. They shouldn't take and choose. Oh, we're taking this insurance, but not this one because we're assholes.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, see you next Tuesday for the official podcast. I might do these more often. You know, I might just do in the middle of the week, just do random episodes just to talk about stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we're gonna have the official podcast every Tuesday, but you know, just spice it up a little bit, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Like last week. Oh, maybe this will be a thing, maybe not. Anyways, check out our channels. He's doing stuff. He's doing Snick's doing
what the hell?
Snick is doing a Avatar Let's Play right now. The cartoon series, not the James Cameron movie.
Yeah, there probably will be a Let's Play of the game that was based on the live action movie, but
I mean, yeah, and the cartoon series, not the remake movie or the Blue Person movie.
Yeah. I actually also have the game that was based on the live action movie. It's notably one of the only T-rated games ever done by Nickelodeon.
Oh, this is the Shyamalan movie, not the James Cameron one, right?
Yeah, I don't have the game based on the James Cameron movie, but I do have the game based on the Shyamalan movie. Do you want to see it?
Yeah. Maybe we can do. Maybe
There it
we can,
is.
Wow, maybe we can do that game after we finish the Avatar we're currently doing.
No, we may as well play the other 2 Avatar games I have based on the cartoon. Because I have one called The Burning Earth, which is based on Season 2, and it's infamous for being the easiest 360 game to get all the achievements on. And then I also have the game Into the Inferno, which is based on the 3rd season. Then we could play the live-action movie game.
All right, well, until next time, as always, enjoy the randomness. See ya.
Bye-bye.